Do you see here? Hi guys and gals. Well, as you can see, there's been the first snow. There's not much here actually in the woods. The trees seem to have taken the larger part of it, and anyway it's around lunchtime, so it hasn't got much warmer. It was under freezing, well, just slightly colder than freezing weather this morning, so it kind of stayed. I won't be going too far because I really don't have the shoes to walk here, but just wanted to walk around and here. I mean, well, there was the snow. It's kind of nice, and have a chat. I know that in the States and in America, the fatidic day has arrived where somebody will be named. Well, what can I say? Sometimes when you make your bed, you got to sleep in it, don't you? Well, it looks like that's the way it is right now in America, so we'll see. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I was seeing something I've got to say I found slightly annoying in a way, was people saying, well, you got to go wear white if you're going to vote for HRC. And I thought, well, you know, I mean, I'm not going to go so cynical and say you should wear orange, but white is kind of like virginal, wedding, nuptial. I don't know, but certainly not white as snow. So I don't know. You know, it's just seemed to me pushing it a bit over the top. What I'm worried about right now is that there's going to be a lot of gloating and hatred that's going to come out of all this. I mean, there's been so much already, but I somehow feel it, you know, really going for the worse. I saw a paper, was it today or the day before, about, you know, moral and ethics are often in the eyes of the beholder. A bit like, so to say, beauty, as they say. Well, I just kind of hope not, because in a way, moral and ethics should be, you know, up to a certain standard. And you have to have a standard to be able to say that something is moral and or ethic. And right now, I don't find many standards out there. Yeah, I gotta say this. There's actually, the standards seem to have been going down and down and down lately. So we'll see what really happens in the next few days. I'm kind of worried also when I look at certain Facebook posts at times, you know, people are becoming so polarized, very much so. I mean, it's not like I don't have my own opinions. Of course I do, and I would say that I do have a conservative way of seeing things, but I'm be worried, you know, about how much, like I say, gloating and hate is going to come out of actually whichever result. Polls are one thing, but the mainstream media has biased everything so much that you don't know anymore what you read, if it's of any value anymore. It really is becoming difficult. It really, really is. Yeah, sounds like we're going to have to, I was going to almost say, huddle together and try and recreate some type of real community, because there's been a lot of community spirit that's been ripped away. I mean, I have seen some Facebook people that have just left. I mean, when you look at sometimes also some of the posts, it's no surprise. And, you know, some people, what I have seen, really has worried me. And one post would be going on about how if anybody says anything against a certain politician, they will unfriend them immediately, and so on and so on. And like a week later, gloating and having the most hateful statements. Oh, I have not unfriended the person, but I have been tempted to. I mean, the things weren't directed at me, but still, you wonder, you know, if somebody has that attitude, mine's been poisoned. I guess that's the whole thing. I mean, you just put a bit of, sometimes you just put a little bit of poison and it goes a long way. And please don't put in the comments that such and such a person is poisoned. No, there's been poison on both sides. There really has. Oh well, I just hope that you have a great day anyway. And that, sorrowfully, I don't think there's going to be much rejoicing, or no reason to rejoice, except for those, you know, who probably don't see the whole story right now. I find it's a sad chapter, actually. I do. And I really say, it doesn't matter who loses or wins. It's a sad chapter. Oh well, let's keep up the good spirits and we'll try and continue to have good times over here. Right now, let's go clean my shoes before I go back to work. Okay, everybody, DC signing off. Take care. Today is Tuesday. Yeah. Coming up slowly to Veterans Day. Now that is something we should think of. Yeah. Bye-bye. Take care.